And right here is a master chest. Make sure you pick this because later on you won't be able to come back. Sweet spot's in the upper right hand corner, okay. Nope. More towards the left. There we go. False ruby. Move ahead. Lockpicks. Okay.
Dare invade this site.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a shame, you know, the Dark Brotherhood's sentries are pussies.
If it's any comfort, I do feel so bad enough desire. Let the death go.
No.
Now we come to the end of our play. The grand finale.
Yeah, pretty much. Torture room. Nice.
You caught me. I surrender. Oh, you prefer to listen, eh? Of course, of course. The listener listens. A joke. A funny joke. I get it. Then listen to this. Don't kill me. Let poor Cicero live. I attacked the strumpet Astor, and I did. And I do it again. Anything for our mother? Return to the Pretender. Tell her I'm dead. Tell her you strangled me with my own intestines. But lie. Yes, lie. Lie and let me live.
God, I love his voice actor. I'm sorry. If you let him live, he'll become your companion. I don't like him. He's creepy. Alright, now we can get his gear. 35% better sneaking, 20% prices, 20% better one-handed, muffle, and double attack. As for you, though, I always do this whenever I kill him. Oop. There we go. I always put him in the brazier. I don't know why. His body will always stay there. It doesn't. This is one of the few bodies that doesn't fade away. Okay. Oop. I'm assuming this is the altar with the for the Dark Mother. Each stronghold, each the sanctuary seems to have one. I'm so surprised I got with that Morrow killing. I usually don't get away with that. Oh, I should have said this at the very beginning. I highly recommend doing this quest line before the dragons. There is a rare weapon we can get later on, near the actually at the end of this quest line, actually, that is out on a open area that sometimes dragons like to spawn to. And if one spawns there, it will send the weapon flying off into the distance. So you can still find it, but it's really unlikely that you'll find it again. So, like I said, I recommend highly that you do this before the dragons. I'll probably put an annotation at the beginning of part 1 saying this. There we go. was easy. Cicero's a weakling. Hello, Astrid.
Arnbjorn is safe, and for that you have my thanks. But what of the fool? Is Cicero dead? Excellent. Once again, you've proven yourself a born assassin. Tell you what, why don't you hold on to Shadowmere a while longer? He's a fine steed, and hasn't been ridden nearly as much as he should lately. And now that this Cicero mess has been mopped up, we can get back to the matter at hand, There's just one more target before we strike out at the Emperor. Have you by chance heard of the Gourmet? Read his cookbook? It's become quite a phenomenon. The Gourmet is scheduled to cook for the Emperor at a special dinner. You'll kill him, steal his writ of passage, and assume the role of Master Chef. Festus has been spearheading this part of the assassination plan. He's close to uncovering the identity of the Gourmet. You should report to him.
Alright then. I need to find someone to feed off.
Represent us well, sister.
Thankfully, now that we're so deep into the Brotherhood, they won't attack us since we're blood-starved. Hopefully, I will find someone who's asleep, though. We don't want to drink that one of my potions right now. Fuck. Alright. Have a good amount of money.
There you are. Took your sweet time dealing with Cicero, eh? Now let's get down to business. Astrid told you about the Gourmet, I hope. Quite so. But first, you'll need to learn who he is. Assuming, of course, that the Gourmet actually is a he. Could be a woman, for all we know. You know, maybe I was wrong about you after all. Anyone who's smart enough to shut up and listen can't be all bad. In my, investigations, I came upon this. It's a copy of the Gourmet's cookbook, but not just any copy. It's signed, you see. Seems to be a message from the Gourmet to one Anton Varan. I've tracked Varan to the keep in Markarth. It would seem he's the cook. I believe so. Therefore, you are to obtain that information from Varan, who the Gourmet really is and where he can be found. Oh, and when you're done with Varan, kill him. Loose ends and all that. Next, you'll have to... Are you still paying attention? As I was saying, you'll need to kill the Gourmet, of course. But what's more, you'll need to get his writ of passage, so you can take his place. Oh, and if you can, hide his body. The longer it takes for anyone else to determine his real identity, the better. Now off with you.
Whenever I hear Festus talk, I hear Pete
Remember,
from
the Markarth
Mickey Mouse.
That's
I don't know why. Uncommon taste. Let's see if that actually is signed. Where is he? There it is. Yeah, to my old fan. Okay, cool. I should put that in my library later on. Do you have a new Blade of Woe? No.
Need something?
Alright. There you go. I highly recommend, if you're going to Legendary, any of your stats, by the way. I'll mention this later on at the end of the Dragonborn DLC. To do it after Dragonborn. There's a way to get your perks back. So I recommend removing your perks from that tree, and then... I'm going to show you for example. Like say for smithing, if I turn this legendary. There's a way you can get all these individual perks back. So get those perks, then make it legendary. But then again, I'm not going to legendary enchanting or smithing. I may do it later on, after I have everything I need. And then I'll just be grinding that type of stuff just so I can get, master everything. That'd be an insane character, everything mastered perfectly. You'd pretty much be incarnation of death. Right into my woo.
May your weapons be sharp.
That was an interesting lag bucket. So you may have noticed that there hasn't been very many graphical issues as far as I can tell. I haven't really been paying attention to it entirely. I have been setting capture links for 1 hour per recording, so hopefully that will fix the odds of those happening. I've also been recording with my internet turned off, so cut that down by quite a bit.
Yes, yes, for the 100th time. I am a Breton. I was born in High Rock, and then I came here. I am not a Reachman.
Okay.
Who are you? What do you want? The gourmet? Never. I don't know what led you here, but nothing will betray my trust. I'll take the secret of the gourmet's identity to my grave. The Dark Brotherhood? Now, let's not... His name is Balagog Gronolobe. He's an orc. The gourmet's an orc. Oh.
I just get done saying that, the graphical issues that are done, and all of a sudden it does that. Oh, Snake Done, cool. I successfully intimidated, bribed, and something else. The person.
So... we're done?
Just to make sure. Yeah, all I really missed about him was him just begging for his life. I'm not sure if it actually did do that or it was just my computer being weird. I don't want another bounty on my head, so I'm going to be careful. No, if I do this, it's going to make a noise and then we'll get caught. Come on. I know what I'll do. Just wait.
Mind yourself with that fire. Don't burn anything down now.
Oh, he's going to sleep. Good. Perfect. And then slit his throat without a problem.
Murder! Murder!
Oh no, by the gods, this can't be happening.
All switches were removed. I don't think I have a bounty anymore. Let us check to make sure. Crime. Doesn't say. General. Persuasion, bribes, and intimidations. I can deal with that. It doesn't tell me fuck. That, and I'll take the chef's outfit. I should be fine. Nope.
I'm getting out of here.
I'm gonna reload on this one because Markarth has an insane number of guards. I'm not gonna risk running into all of them. Luckily, there is another way I can do this. I've done it before. Come on. That's a nice helmet. Of course, headbutting people would be, you know, painful as hell. All I can think of is the crown from Game of Thrones with this thing. Wait.
I have to work, or Anton will rip my head off.
That was probably my fault, my problem. She saw me. Yeah, that was the problem. Let's wait.
I have to work, or Anton will rip my head off.
Come on. Oh, hello.
Don't even think about it.
I don't see anyone.
Please, please, just let me be.
Please tell me she didn't see me. Of course. And of course, I have the entire castle left of me. Behind you.
Oh no! By the gods, there's coming!
I doubt I'll be able to sneak out. I could have, actually, now that I think about it.
Somebody help!
Ah, this should be good.
Normally I'm able to kill him on the bed and he'll be fine. If she didn't just come out and see me at the last second, it would have been perfect. Alright, this time, if it doesn't go well, I'm just going to sprint. Say fuck it, you know? Let's go over here and wait. So we can see all that's going on. Alright, what are you guys doing? to bed? They are about to.
Get away from me.
There we go. Now no one saw me. That's so annoying.
What's the...
My head hurts. Okay. So, Nightgate Inn. We need to go there. There's also something very interesting at the Nightgate Inn that we're going to be grabbing as well. Hopefully. Alright, Nightgate is all the way over here. There it is. Not far from my house, actually. My, alchemy library house. Kinda curious how it's coming along. I'll have to check it out later. Probably when this hour's up. Great. There we go. Alright, there are actually two characters of interest in this this inn. As soon as the red goes away, I'll show you the first one. Where is he? Where is he? Did I already kill him? If that's the case, where's the weapon? Aha, perfect.
Hadring got himself another customer, eh? Oh!
Full-Time here has a unique weapon on him. A blade sword. There are a handful of these throughout the game. There is, let's see here, 8 in total that are actually blade swords, that are katanas that you can actually, edit, or, not edit, what's the word? Enchant. Then there are 2 already enchanted unique ones, and then there's the Harkon sword from the Dawnguard DLC.
Whatever it is, I'm sure I can't be of help. I'm just here on holiday. Yes, well, perhaps someone else in the village can assist you. Please, you're starting to frighten me.
Get up. You know what? Fuck. It's stuck. How do I get you out of there? Maybe you.
Fools!
Well, no, it's still technically. I'm still technically moving him by the looks of it. Since I have that dagger. Let's see if that actually works. I doubt it will. But it's using the same physics as if I was dragging the body. Or his body. You drag him behind there. Or drag his dagger. It'd be funny if this works. Hiding a dagger and accounting as hiding a body. It worked! Oh, that's awesome. Didn't mean to sit, but okay. Okay, so I hit a dagger and it counted as hiding a body. That is just so many types of awesome. Also got a blade sword, which I'll be enchanting later on. I may actually start using the blade swords. I like them. Even though they're not as strong as my Dragon Bone, they're still really powerful. Really good to use. I see Shadowmare. Come on. I've actually gone a virtual entire game with using just the katanas. Or blade swords. Ashton. Where is he? There he is. Oh, hello.
So, the prodigal murderer returns. And the gourmet? So I gathered. It seems a certain orc has disappeared. Which means you not only killed the gourmet, but disposed of the body as well. You've got the writ of passage too, I see. Splendid. Splendid! Ah, and word has come in from Markarth that the keep's cook has met an untimely demise. You performed your duties to the letter. I was wrong about you. I see that now. Maybe we all were. Here's your payment, and a little something else as well, from me. Consider it my way of apologizing for being so damn curmudgeonly. It's called the Night Weaver's Band. I wore this for years. I want you to have it now. It'll give your magic and sneakiness some much-needed oomph. Now, you'd better get a move on and see Astrid. It's time. Time for the final stage of this grand and glorious operation.
Alrighty. The Night Weaver's Band. So I can take a look at that real quickly. What's up more? There it is. Sneaking 10% and destruction spells 10%. Not bad. Not great, but eh. Hello, Astrid. What you got?
So it's done. You've killed the gourmet. And now, Titus Mead II is as good as dead. Oh, yes. And I've decided you will have the honor. Look at you. So calm, so confident. I do believe you were born for this task. So let's begin. Go now to Castle Dower in Solitude. Present the gourmet's writ of passage to the officer in charge, Commander Marrow. I'm sure you remember him. You'll gain unrestricted access to the kitchens, and then the Emperor. You're posing as a chef, so you'll be able to poison his meal rather easily. Here, take this. It's called Jaren root. All it takes is one taste, and the effects are quite immediate. The Emperor will be serving Sithis before he even knows he's dead. Once Mead has been killed, escape through the upper door and across the bridge. I've arranged for it to be unguarded once the alarm is sounded. Now go, my friend.